Hello friends, I'm Sue Ann Delk. Today is Tuesday, December 1st, 2020, and this is my daily report and card pull. Thank you for watching. So yeah, a new month. Yay! Are we all excited that we are in the first day of the last month of 2020? I know I am. And also, I invite you to wish yourself a Merry Christmas because to me, the Christmas season starts on December 1 and I celebrate it to Epiphany. So my Christmas tree will stay up until Epiphany. You know what I meant. Okay, let's not make fun of my pronunciations. So, yeah, enjoy the season. That's what it's all about. Um, it's It's a day, yes, but it's also a season, and there's so many sacred holidays in the month of December, and I invite you to honor and celebrate them all. There's nothing wrong with that. So, um, blessed December to you. And hello to my burrito. Say hello to your fan base, burrito. That's my baby girl. Yes, that's my baby girl. She's a good girl. She is a good girl. All right, now let's behave. So yeah, it got kind of cold last night. I never saw the temperatures that they were predicting. The lowest I saw when I woke up every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and looked at my thermometer was 38. That's the lowest I saw last night. Um, Man, last night was a weird night for me. I'm going to blame it on that Gemini moon for lack of a better alternative. I was so tired yesterday afternoon. So I was in bed and asleep by 9 o'clock, which is highly unusual for me. And I woke up at 11:30, something like that, having weird dreams, drenched in sweat. I was completely drenched in sweat. I know that sounds gross, but man, I was busy doing something. I was time traveling or or hopping around different universes. I don't know what was going on, and the dreams were not pleasant dreams. They were weird and unsettling. So after I woke up, drenched in sweat, I had to get up for a while. I had to change my bedclothes, obviously, because I didn't want to sleep in damp clothes. And so I was up for a little while. I read a book, tried to go back to sleep, couldn't, read some more. I did this maybe 2 or 3 times, and then I finally got to sleep. But I didn't stay asleep. I was asleep and awake, asleep and awake. I'd wake up, I'd look at the clock, I'd look at the thermometer, I'd roll back over, try to go to sleep. And I did this all night until morning. And man, I didn't know what to think of it. It was just really weird. I'm gonna blame it on the moon for lack of a better alternative. That's all I know to do. Blame it on the moon. Blame it on that Gemini moon. Yeah, I was lost in a trip, that's for sure. Weird dreams. I'd tell you about them, but they're not very nice. None of them were very nice. So, that was last night for me. Currently, it's 56 degrees, and it's only supposed to get down to 52 tonight, according to AccuWeather, or whatever this little app is that I'm looking at. And then tomorrow night, it gets down to 37, so they say. So we'll see. We'll see. So, other than that, there's not really a whole lot going on that I can talk about, or that's worth talking about. So let's do indoor garden show and tell. All right, so this little guy was a volunteer, which means I planted in a little pot some, I think it was poppy seeds. And the poppy seeds came up, and then this little guy came up on the edge of the pot. And I have no idea what he is. So I don't really know what to do for him or how to take care of him or anything else like that. So if any of you know what this little fellow is, please drop me a note and let me know. He's really pretty. Almost, I mean, the pattern of the leaves looks like carrot, but the growth, the way the leaves grow, don't look anything like carrot, because it's short and wide. And to be honest, it could be a lot of things, because I'll tell you what I do. I will get me a little pot and put some dirt in it, and I'll put some seeds in it. And if a month and a half passes and those seeds haven't come up, I give up and move on to something else. So what I do is I take the dirt that's in the pot that was not productive, and I dump it in a bucket of other similar dirt that's there waiting to be put into another pot and planted with new seeds and started over. So I suppose it's possible that there were seeds that had a long germination time that were thrown into that bucket and got planted again and then decided to sprout, and it could be something that I tried to plant before and it just never came up. Or it could be a seed that traveled by bird or what have you from another house in the neighborhood and was dropped in my bucket of soil waiting to be used, and it got planted that way. I don't know. But it doesn't look like anything I've seen grow native, and it doesn't look like anything that I've seen on a seed packet I've planted. So if any of you know what this little fella is, please drop me a note. I'd love to know so that I can figure out how to take care of it, because it's turning brown on the ends. I don't know if I'm overwatering it or underwatering it. Maybe it's not in the right soil. Maybe it's not getting enough light, too much light. I just don't know. So if any of you can help me with that, that would be great. I'd appreciate it. So that's my indoor garden show and tell for today. Oh, Burrito, behave. I haven't been able to do any more work on my walls because I've run out of flat off-white. So until I make a trip to the hardware store, I won't be able to do any more work on those. And they need at least another coat. I can see lots of splotchiness where the previous color of some sort of white is coming through. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. All right. I hope this doesn't disappoint anyone, but I decided that instead of starting a new deck on December 1, I wanted to keep working with this deck until we get through all the cards. So I hope that's okay with y'all. There's some really beautiful cards left in here that need to be seen. I think there's like 12 or 13 left. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 cards left. So that'll get us through the first 12 days of Christmas. So let's see what our true love will bring us on the first day of Christmas. Ooh, that looks familiar, doesn't it? Oh, it's the cover card for the little book. Inspiration. There it is again. Inspiration. Gateway. Roots. Inspiration. There are things that come to us by way of nature and nurture. And then there is the spirit of inspiration. Not bound by blood or upbringing, we can be stirred by ideas outside our comfort zone and common knowledge. Inspiration is often what fuels self-expression, taking form through art, dance, theater, writing, craft, and design. It throws in the ingredients of our world, along with a splash of past lives and spirits, then stirs them in its mighty cauldron and presents us with a brew that is often life-changing. Messages of inspiration. Message 1. Coincidences are rare. More often than not, the universe is sending us a message. Pay attention to the pattern that is being created to catch your eye and grab hold of the thread. There is great potential and opportunity ahead for you. Message 2. Be more open to experimentation. It's essential for growth. We must allow for change, for deviation from the performed ideas in our heads. Message 3. While the ideas you are considering may seem incomplete or too ethereal to have an impact, pay them heed. It's all right to be unsure of where things are going. Enjoy the moment. Yeah, good card. Don't we all need a little inspiration? I know I do. Almost daily. There is the author of this deck, as well as numerous books, articles. She's a contributing writer to lots of publications. Look at there. There's her other works. I should pick up a few of her coloring books. Like I'll ever finish all the coloring books I have. Okay, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this daily report and card reading tonight. I know I did. I enjoyed seeing y'all. So drop me a note below and tell me what you've been up to. Tell me your plans for this holiday season. I know we can't really travel or get with family, but perhaps you will be creating new traditions for yourself. Maybe you are teaching yourself a craft or a new hobby, and maybe that's your Christmas present to yourself. So let me hear about it. I'd love to. So thanks again for joining me, and I hope to see you again tomorrow, and I hope that you have a good evening. Good night.